Hello, brave souls. I'm Banshee, your guide through the eerie and chilling realms of Banshee whale tales. Grab your coziest blanket, maybe a warm cup of tea, and prepare for tales that will send shivers down your spine. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Together, let's venture into the thrilling unknown. In the world of Banshee whale tales, the mysterious eagerly awaits your presence. Story 1. In the clandestine recesses of an undisclosed government facility, an unsuspecting group of individuals, myself included, stumbled upon an enigmatic artifact of unmistakably extraterrestrial origin. The room, shrouded in secrecy, held an eerie ambience, accentuated by the faint hum emanating from the alien device. We weren't scientists, just everyday people thrust into an unfolding enigma that threatened to unravel our very understanding of reality. The artifact, a curious blend of unknown materials and intricate symbols, beckoned us like a siren's call. Its pulsating glow, casting ethereal shadows on the metallic walls, drew us closer, a motley crew of curiosity seekers with no inkling of the terror that awaited us. As we approached, the air thickened with an inexplicable tension, and the humming reached a disconcerting crescendo. Without warning, the veil of secrecy was shattered by the sudden appearance of extraterrestrial beings. Their arrival was not a friendly encounter with wide-eyed aliens extending olive branches, but a harrowing confrontation with entities driven by an agenda unknown to us. Panic rippled through our group like a shockwave, and we scattered, each member realizing with chilling clarity that we were the hunted, and these otherworldly predators were closing in. The labyrinthine corridors of the clandestine facility became a frantic maze, each twist and turn a desperate bid to outpace our relentless pursuers. The aliens, adorned in an otherworldly luminescence, moved with a disconcerting unity, their pursuit orchestrated with a precision that left no room for escape. It was a macabre dance, a grotesque ballet of prey and predator, played out in the dimly lit hallways of the hidden facility. With each passing moment, the extraterrestrial pursuit intensified. The aliens, with an unnerving intelligence, adapted to our every move, their pursuit relentless and devoid of mercy. We ran, we hid, but it seemed as though the facility itself had become a malevolent entity, conspiring with the extraterrestrial invaders against us. Separated from the group in the chaotic shuffle, I found myself alone in a dimly illuminated chamber, face to face with the pulsating heart of the mystery, the alien artifact. Fear gripped me as I desperately searched for a means of escape. The cold touch of alien technology beneath my fingertips was a stark reminder of my vulnerability in the face of the unknown. In a frantic bid for survival, I pressed buttons and manipulated controls, my actions guided by a cocktail of fear and desperation. The room erupted in blinding light, the artifact unleashing a surge of energy that momentarily eclipsed the chaos. When the luminosity subsided, I stood alone, surrounded by the eerie aftermath, the room silent save for the echoes of our encounter. As I cautiously made my way through the now-deserted facility, the stark reality of our extraterrestrial confrontation became apparent. The once familiar corridors stood silent, devoid of the hum of machinery or the hurried footsteps of our group. The artifact, now reduced to a mere metallic object, was a testament to the extraterrestrial invasion that had unfolded. Emerging into the Nevada night, the vast desert expanse seemed to stretch infinitely before me. The aftermath of the extraterrestrial pursuit left me grappling with the haunting silence of the facility, a silence that echoed with the ghosts of our encounter. The Nevada desert, bathed in the glow of 1,000 stars, held secrets untold, and I, a survivor marked by the extraterrestrial pursuit, stood on the precipice of an enigma that transcended the boundaries of human understanding. As the moon cast its silvery light upon the deserted landscape, I couldn't help but wonder, was our encounter with the extraterrestrial beings a mere aberration, a cosmic anomaly that defied explanation? Or did it herald the beginning of a new chapter in the interstellar tapestry, where the boundaries between humanity and the unknown blurred with each passing moment? The extraterrestrial pursuit, a chilling odyssey that had unfolded within the confines of the hidden facility, left me with more questions than answers. A survivor forever changed by the haunting echoes of an encounter that defied the realms of earthly comprehension. Story 2. The moon hung low over the dense Amazon rainforest, casting eerie shadows that seemed to writhe with unseen life. Deep within the jungle, a group of researchers, led by Dr. Elena Vasquez, sought answers to the mysteries of bioluminescent flora. Little did they anticipate that their expedition would become a terrifying encounter with extraterrestrial forces. As the team delved into the heart of the jungle, a celestial glow bathed the foliage in an otherworldly light. At first, the researchers marveled at the spectral display, believing it to be a natural phenomenon. However, as the glow intensified, the jungle itself seemed to respond, alive with an unsettling energy. Suddenly, the celestial light coalesced into a shimmering figure, a creature of luminous beauty and cosmic elegance. Dr. Vasquez, her scientific curiosity momentarily eclipsed by awe, stepped forward. The creature, humanoid in form, communicated through a language of pulsating light, a celestial dance that transcended earthly comprehension. As the researchers basked in the ethereal glow, the jungle came alive with an alien symphony. Yet, from the shadows emerged another entity, starkly different from the celestial being. Its form was a grotesque distortion of the natural world, a cosmic aberration that seemed to feed on the life force around it. The celestial being, sensing the intruder, shifted its luminous gaze toward the cosmic aberration. The jungle trembled as the two extraterrestrial entities clashed, their powers warping reality itself. Dr. Vasquez, torn between fascination and fear, realized that they were mere spectators in a celestial conflict that defied the laws of nature. As the cosmic aberration unleashed tendrils of darkness, the celestial being retaliated with bursts of radiant energy. The jungle, caught in the crossfire, convulsed with unnatural tremors. The researchers, panic-stricken, sought cover amid the chaos, their once idyllic expedition now a battle for survival against alien forces. In the heart of the celestial clash, Dr. Vasquez glimpsed an opportunity. She rallied the researchers, their survival instincts heightened by the cosmic war around them. Armed with improvised weapons, they ventured forth into the alien battlefield, determined to tip the scales in favor of the celestial being. A fierce struggle ensued as the researchers fought the cosmic aberration, their weapons clashing with tendrils of darkness. In a moment of desperation, Dr. Vasquez unleashed a burst of bioluminescent algae, a gift from the jungle itself. The celestial glow engulfed the cosmic aberration, its grotesque form recoiling in agony. As the alien intruder dissipated into the shadows, the celestial being extended a luminous tendril toward Dr. Vasquez. The researchers, their bodies and minds exhausted, were touched by the celestial entity, an ethereal blessing that seemed to acknowledge their role in the cosmic drama. With a final burst of celestial radiance, the jungle returned to its natural state. The celestial being, its cosmic duty fulfilled, ascended into the night sky, leaving the researchers beneath the moonlit canopy. Dr. Vasquez, marked by the encounter, pondered the celestial mysteries that now intertwined with the earthly wonders of the Amazon. As the researchers emerged from the jungle, forever changed by their celestial encounter, they left behind the cosmic battlefield hidden within the heart of the Amazon. An untold tale of extraterrestrial forces clashing in the shadows of Earth's most enigmatic landscapes. Story 3. It was a moonless night, the kind that feels like the universe is holding its breath. A solitary backpacker seeking refuge in the isolation of the Appalachian Mountains, set up camp under a canopy of ancient trees. Little did I know that the skies above would soon unravel into a nightmare beyond imagination. As I stared into the celestial expanse, a strange luminescence caught my eye. At first, it seemed like an ethereal dance of distant stars, but the pattern grew increasingly erratic. Mesmerized, I realized it wasn't the stars but an unfolding cosmic anomaly, twisting and contorting the fabric of reality. A deafening sound, a blend of metallic groans and celestial whispers, reverberated through the mountains. I stumbled back, my senses assaulted by the unearthly symphony. The anomaly, now a swirling vortex in the fractured sky, birthed a colossal craft, its metallic hull adorned with arcane symbols that seemed to defy the laws of physics. The air crackled with a malevolent energy as the craft descended. Panic set in, but curiosity rooted me in place. The forest, once serene, echoed with the haunting hum of the unknown. As the craft touched down, a hatch opened, revealing a figure cloaked in shadows. Witness the convergence, it intoned, its voice a discordant harmony that resonated within the very marrow of my bones. The skies fractured further, revealing glimpses of alien vistas and cosmic horrors that transcended mortal understanding. But terror truly took hold when the entity fixed its gaze upon me. A surge of malevolence emanated from its form. The ground quivered as tendrils of cosmic energy reached out, seeking to ensnare my very soul. I sprinted through the woods, the air pulsating with each panicked breath. The entity, undeterred by the laws of physics, pursued with cosmic tendrils that stretched across the fractured sky. My mind echoed with disjointed whispers, the very fabric of reality tearing at the seams. The forest, once my refuge, became a nightmarish labyrinth where gravity itself seemed to warp. Every step was a battle against the encroaching abyss. The tendrils grazed my heels, sending shockwaves of otherworldly dread through my veins. I stumbled into a clearing, my chest heaving, the cosmic onslaught momentarily abating. A symphony of whispers surrounded me as the entity hovered at the edge of the clearing, cosmic tendrils undulating in the fractured sky. "You cannot escape the convergence," it echoed, a promise laced with cosmic malevolence. In an act of desperation, I brandished a makeshift torch, its flame flickering with an earthly defiance. The cosmic tendrils recoiled, their alien form recoiling from the primal fire. It was a momentary reprieve, a clash of terrestrial and extraterrestrial forces in the heart of the fractured wilderness. I stumbled back through the woods, each step resonating with an unnerving pulse. The skies, now a kaleidoscope of fractured dimensions, whispered secrets beyond human reckoning. The entity, frustrated yet bound by some cosmic law, retreated into the swirling vortex, leaving the fractured sky to mend itself. As I emerged from the woods, sanity teetering on the precipice, the fractured sky slowly sealed. The cosmic anomaly dissipated, and the woods returned to an eerie calm. I stood alone, a witness to the cosmic horrors that lurked beyond the veil of human understanding. As the first rays of dawn illuminated the fractured landscape, I knew the cosmic convergence had left an indelible mark on my soul. The mountains, once a sanctuary, held secrets that transcended the boundaries of reality. And as I stumbled back towards civilization, a lingering fear whispered, an ever-present reminder that the fractured sky had glimpsed into the abyss, and the abyss had glimpsed back. Story 4. In the remote highlands of the Andes, where the air is thin and the night sky dances with an ethereal brilliance, a team of astrophysicists embarked on an expedition to unlock the mysteries of the cosmos. Among them was Dr. Isabel Marquez, a brilliant scientist whose insatiable curiosity would lead her into the heart of an otherworldly nightmare. As the team set up their observatory atop the desolate peak, the crisp mountain air held a silence that seemed to amplify the soft whispers of the cosmic tapestry. Dr. Marquez, peering through her telescope, marveled at the celestial dance above, her eyes fixated on a distant constellation. Suddenly, the heavens fractured, revealing a luminescent craft descending with an unnatural grace. The team, initially captivated by the cosmic spectacle, felt a chill as the craft touched down, its metallic hull reflecting the starlight like a malevolent celestial jewel. The air thickened with an unspoken terror as the hatch of the craft opened, revealing an entity bathed in an otherworldly glow. Its form was humanoid, yet its features were an alien fusion of organic and mechanical elements. Dr. Marquez, her scientific skepticism overridden by primal fear, watched as the entity levitated above the mountain rock. A voice echoed through the minds of the astrophysicists, a dissonant melody that wove through their thoughts. bear witness to the cosmic convergence. It spoke, each word reverberating through the thin mountain air. As the entity extended its arms, tendrils of cosmic energy cascaded from its form, intertwining with the very fabric of reality. The observatory quivered as the cosmic tendrils reached toward the astrophysicists, their faces contorting with a mixture of awe and dread. The first tendrils touched the team, and a symphony of agony erupted. The air itself seemed to scream as the astrophysicists writhed, their bodies contorting under the alien onslaught. Dr. Marquez, her mind unraveling, glimpsed into dimensions beyond comprehension, a maelstrom of cosmic horrors that transcended earthly understanding. In a surge of desperation, Dr. Marquez activated the emergency beacon. The signal, a desperate plea for help, echoed through the desolate peaks. But as the tendrils tightened their grip, reality itself seemed to warp. As the cosmic entity fed on the minds of the astrophysicists, a blinding light enveloped the observatory. The mountain fell silent, the only remnant of the team's presence a flickering distress signal that echoed into the cosmic void. Days passed, and rescue teams ascended the unforgiving peaks, guided by the haunting signal. What they found, however, defied all logic. The observatory stood empty, its equipment untouched. There was no trace of Dr. Marquez or her team. The cosmic convergence, it seemed, had claimed more than the astrophysicists' bodies. It had swallowed their very existence. The mountains, now eerily quiet, held the secrets of a cosmic horror that transcended the boundaries of human comprehension. As the rescue teams descended, haunted by the spectral echoes of the distress signal, the fractured sky above the Andes seemed to hold a chilling secret, a vanishing light that whispered of dimensions unknown and cosmic horrors that lurked beyond the veil. The astrophysicists, lost to the cosmic convergence, became a spectral beacon in the desolate heights, a haunting testament to the unfathomable depths of the cosmos. Story 5. The night enveloped the desolate landscape, shrouding the dilapidated farmhouse in a blanket of darkness. John, a seasoned astronomer seeking refuge from the city lights, had chosen this remote location for a night of stargazing. Little did he know that the cosmos had different plans for him. As John marveled at the celestial tapestry above, a faint glow on the horizon caught his attention. Intrigued, he focused his telescope on the distant light, revealing a metallic craft descending from the heavens. A mixture of awe and trepidation gripped him. The craft touched down with an otherworldly hum, disturbing the nocturnal symphony. The air crackled with an unfamiliar energy as a hatch opened, revealing an unearthly figure bathed in an eerie light. It was a being of cosmic proportions, a silhouette that defied the laws of earthly anatomy. The entity, sensing John's presence, turned its gaze toward him. The astronomer's heart raced as a voice, neither human nor machine, echoed in his mind. Witness, mortal, the arrival of the celestial heralds. A blinding flash followed, and John found himself paralyzed, his consciousness transported to realms unknown. He stood in a cosmic void, surrounded by visions of alien worlds and cosmic wonders. The being, a cosmic emissary, imparted knowledge that transcended human comprehension. Reality snapped back as abruptly as it had faded. John, now back on the cold earth, struggled to comprehend the cosmic truths bestowed upon him. The entity, however, seemed perturbed by the human's resilience. "You are not ready," it whispered, its voice resonating in John's very soul. The entity's eyes flared with a disconcerting intensity, and a surge of energy emanated from its form. The farmhouse quivered as the air distorted around John. Unearthly tendrils, like cosmic serpents, emerged from the entity's outstretched hands. They reached toward John, seeking to absorb him into the cosmic tapestry. Driven by instinct, John sprinted toward the farmhouse, the alien tendrils hot on his heels. The air crackled with energy as he stumbled into the safety of the dilapidated structure. The tendrils recoiled, unable to breach the threshold. Inside, John caught his breath, his mind reeling from the encounter. He peered through a crack in the farmhouse wall, watching as the celestial entity, frustrated yet undeterred, ascended back into the star-strewn firmament. Days turned to nights, and John, haunted by cosmic visions, grappled with the overwhelming truth. The celestial heralds had chosen him, and their enigmatic message echoed in his every thought. As he gazed at the night sky, a whisper on the wind carried an otherworldly promise. When the stars align, mortal, the cosmos shall reveal its secrets. And so, John, marked by the encounter with the celestial heralds, became a harbinger of the cosmic mysteries that lurk beyond the veil of human understanding. The farmhouse, forever scarred by the unearthly visitation, stood as a testament to the thin boundary that separates the known from the infinite unknown. Story 6. In the desolate stretches of the Nevada desert, a team of astronomers embarked on an unprecedented mission to study an enigmatic signal emanating from the cosmos. Dr. Jonathan Harper, a seasoned astrophysicist, led the expedition, eager to unravel the mysteries that awaited beyond the stars. As night fell, the team set up their equipment near an abandoned military facility, repurposed as a makeshift observatory. The air crackled with anticipation as they tuned into the cosmic frequency. Suddenly, the sky seemed to tear open, revealing a blinding light descending from the abyss. A colossal spacecraft emerged, its metallic hull reflecting the desolation of the Nevada sands. The team, initially awestruck, felt a palpable shift in the air. The craft touched down, and an ominous silence enveloped the desert. Dr. Harper, his scientific zeal tinged with trepidation, approached the otherworldly vessel. From the craft emerged a nightmarish entity, its form fluid and ever-shifting. It spoke not in words, but in eldritch echoes that resonated through the minds of the astrophysicists. The very air seemed to quiver as the entity projected its cosmic presence. Witness the despair it intoned, and the desert landscape seemed to warp in response. Dr. Harper, overcome by an inexplicable dread, signaled the team to retreat. As they hurried back towards their vehicles, the entity unleashed a wave of cosmic energy that liquefied the sand beneath their feet. The team sprinted, the air pulsating with an alien malevolence. The spacecraft, sensing the escape, unleashed tendrils of darkness that coiled around the astronomers. One by one, they were lifted into the air, their bodies contorting as if subjected to the whims of a cosmic puppeteer. Dr. Harper, determined to survive, unholstered a high-powered laser from his equipment. He fired at the cosmic tendrils, the air sizzling with the clash of earthly technology against extraterrestrial forces. The tendrils recoiled, allowing the remaining team members to break free. Desperation drove them to their vehicles, and as they sped across the desolation, the spacecraft unleashed a barrage of cosmic fire that engulfed the observatory. Dr. Harper glanced back, witnessing the destruction, his mind haunted by the eldritch echoes of the entity. The team raced towards the nearest town, the desert behind them now a canvas of celestial devastation. The spacecraft, however, pursued with an uncanny relentlessness. Its cosmic tendrils reached across the night sky, probing the minds of the fleeing astronomers. As they neared the town, the entity's influence intensified. Hallucinations gripped the team, visions of apocalyptic landscapes, celestial horrors, and a void that threatened to consume their sanity. Dr. Harper, struggling to maintain a grip on reality, realized the cosmic entity sought not only their lives but the very fabric of their minds. In a desperate bid, Dr. Harper activated a prototype device, a psychic disruptor designed to ward off extraterrestrial influences. The air crackled with an unseen battle between the cosmic forces and the terrestrial technology. The spacecraft, now hovering above the town, convulsed in cosmic agony. Tendrils recoiled, and the hallucinations faded. The astronomers, their minds scorched by the cosmic onslaught, stumbled out of their vehicles, gasping for breath. As dawn broke over the Nevada desert, the spacecraft retreated into the cosmic void. The town, now a surreal backdrop to the extraterrestrial encounter, bore witness to the aftermath, a team of shattered minds haunted by the horrors that lurk beyond the stars. Dr. Harper, staring into the morning sky, knew that the desolation beacon of the Nevada desert had become a testament to the cosmic perils that awaited those who dared to seek answers in the unfathomable abyss of the cosmos. Story 8. In the heartland of the Mojave Desert, where the vast expanse seemed to stretch into infinity, I, Dr. Marcus Taylor, sought refuge from the complexities of urban life. As an exoplanet researcher, the desolation of the desert provided the perfect backdrop to study the celestial wonders beyond our atmosphere. One moonless night, my telescope locked onto an unusual signal, a rhythmic pulsation that defied any known astronomical pattern. Intrigued, I ventured into the silent dunes, guided only by the cosmic symphony echoing through the night. The source led me to an ancient canyon, its walls carved by centuries of wind and time. The air hummed with an extraterrestrial resonance as I set up my equipment. Suddenly, the canyon seemed to come alive with a luminous display, and the desert night unveiled a craft unlike any known to humanity. A being materialized, its form a shimmering mirage of light and shadow. It spoke without words, its communication a dance of radiant hues that transcended the limits of human comprehension. Bear witness to the celestial pursuit it projected, and the canyon pulsed with an ethereal energy. Mesmerized, I advanced, drawn to the cosmic entity like a moth to flame. The being extended tendrils of light, and a celestial dance unfolded, each step echoing through the canyon walls. The air thickened with an otherworldly allure, and I, ensnared in the cosmic spectacle, lost track of time. As the dance reached a crescendo, the entity's attention shifted. The tendrils, once celestial ribbons, morphed into something darker, a cosmic force with an insatiable hunger. Panic surged as the realization hit me. I was not a spectator, but the unwitting prey in this celestial pursuit. I fled the canyon, the echoes of the cosmic dance reverberating in my ears. The spacecraft descended, leaving the desert in eerie silence. Little did I know that the pursuit, initiated by the celestial entity, would transcend the boundaries of the Mojave and follow me to the sanctuary of my home. Night after night, the stars themselves seemed to stalk me, their distant glow harboring an otherworldly menace. Strange constellations formed, their patterns a malevolent distortion of the familiar night sky. Sleep became elusive as nightmares manifested the celestial pursuit, each dream a reminder of the cosmic dance that sought to consume my very existence. Desperation set in as the cosmic force bled into my reality. Shadows seemed to move with a purpose, and the air crackled with an unseen presence. The celestial entity, once confined to the depths of the Mojave, lurked at the periphery of my perception, a phantom predator in the cosmic night. One fateful evening, as I gazed into the sky from the safety of my home, the celestial force manifested, an otherworldly storm that twisted the stars into grotesque shapes. The room pulsated with an eldritch resonance, and the entity materialized, tendrils reaching across the celestial void. In a surge of terror-fueled defiance, I activated an experimental device, an astral disruptor that resonated with frequencies beyond human understanding. The air crackled with an unearthly struggle, the celestial force recoiling as the disruptor disrupted the very fabric of the cosmic dance. The entity, denied its prey, dissipated into the cosmic void. The stars returned to their familiar patterns, and the desert night reclaimed its silent serenity. The celestial pursuit, once a haunting nightmare, retreated into the depths of the Mojave, leaving me shaken but alive. As I stared into the vastness of the night sky, the Mojave's desolation seemed to whisper ancient secrets. The celestial pursuit, an enigma that defied earthly comprehension, left an indelible mark on my consciousness. And as I, the reluctant witness, grappled with the aftermath, the stars above twinkled with an unknowable cosmic indifference, a reminder that the pursuit beyond the veil could transcend the limits of human understanding. Story 9. In the remote highlands of the Scottish moors, Dr. Eleanor Sinclair, an expert in atmospheric phenomena, sought refuge from the scientific hustle. The moors, shrouded in mist and ancient mystique, proved an ideal location for Eleanor's research on enigmatic radio signals that echoed through the heavens. One fateful night, as Eleanor meticulously analyzed the ethereal signals, a cosmic resonance gripped the moors. The mist seemed to swirl with an otherworldly purpose, and the air pulsated with an energy beyond earthly comprehension. A luminous craft descended from the clouds, its metallic surface reflecting the eerie glow of the moors. From the craft emerged an entity, an enigmatic being with a form that shifted between shadow and light. It spoke through a series of haunting echoes that resonated through Eleanor's mind. Embark on the celestial resonance, it beckoned, and the moors seemed to respond with a spectral dance of mist and wind. Drawn into the cosmic allure, Eleanor approached the entity. Tendrils of light extended from its form, weaving an intricate pattern in the night sky. The moors, once silent, echoed with a symphony of cosmic energies as Eleanor became a participant in the celestial resonance. As the dance reached its zenith, the entity's focus shifted. The tendrils, once celestial ribbons, transformed into something more foreboding, a cosmic force with a hunger for resonance. Panic surged as Eleanor realized that the celestial dance had become an initiation into a cosmic pursuit. In a desperate attempt to break free, Eleanor fled the moors, the echoes of the cosmic dance lingering in the air. The spacecraft descended, leaving the highlands in an eerie silence. However, Eleanor's escape from the cosmic resonance proved futile, for the entity's pursuit transcended the bounds of the Scottish moors. Night after night, the very fabric of reality seemed to vibrate with cosmic intent. Eleanor, once a scientist seeking solace, found herself ensnared in a celestial nightmare. The resonance, once confined to the moors, echoed through her dreams, each night a reminder of the cosmic pursuit that sought to entwine her fate. Desperation set in as the cosmic force invaded Eleanor's everyday life. Shadows danced with an unnatural purpose, and the air crackled with an unseen presence. The celestial entity, once a distant mystery, lurked in the corners of Eleanor's perception, an astral predator in pursuit of her very essence. One ominous evening, as Eleanor sought refuge in her research station, the cosmic force manifested, an otherworldly storm that twisted the very fabric of the moors. The room pulsated with an eldritch resonance, and the entity materialized, tendrils reaching across the cosmic void. In a final act of defiance, Eleanor activated an experimental device, an astral disruptor designed to sever the cosmic resonance. The air crackled with an unearthly struggle as the disruptor sent shockwaves through the celestial dance. The entity, denied its prey, dissipated into the cosmic void. The highlands, once a haven of ancient mystery, returned to a silence that seemed to hold the secrets of the cosmos. The celestial resonance, a haunting echo in Eleanor's mind, retreated into the depths of the Scottish moors, leaving her shaken but alive. As Eleanor stared into the mist-shrouded expanse, the highlands whispered tales of cosmic mysteries. The enigmatic resonance, an indelible mark on Eleanor's scientific journey, left her grappling with questions that transcended earthly understanding. And as she, the reluctant participant, pondered the aftermath, the moors stood silent, a testament to the cosmic pursuit that wove through the fabric of the ancient landscape. Story 10. In the quiet desert town of Rosedale, where the stars painted the night sky in a cosmic dance, a group of friends gathered for a camping trip beneath the vast expanse of the universe. As the fire crackled and laughter echoed through the wilderness, no one suspected that their lives were about to intersect with the unknown. The night unfolded peacefully until a strange glow appeared on the horizon, gradually intensifying until it bathed the entire campground in an otherworldly radiance. The friends, captivated by the ethereal display, squinted at the source, assuming it was a celestial phenomenon or perhaps an unusually vivid meteor shower. However, as the glow drew nearer, it revealed itself to be an unidentified flying object, hovering silently above the desert landscape. The friends, initially fascinated, felt a ripple of unease as the craft descended, its metallic exterior reflecting the flickering flames of the campfire. Suddenly, the night was shattered by a deafening sound, an otherworldly hum that resonated through bones and sent shivers down spines. The friends, now gripped by a mix of awe and fear, watched as the UFO unleashed blinding beams of light that painted the desert in surreal colors. As the light show intensified, a figure materialized beneath the UFO, a humanoid entity with an otherworldly aura. Its eyes glowed with an unsettling luminescence, and its elongated fingers seemed to crackle with an otherworldly energy. Panic seized the group as the entity approached, its gaze locking onto each individual with an unnerving precision. Without warning, the entity unleashed a barrage of energy pulses that tore through the air, disintegrating trees and sending shockwaves through the campground. The friends scattered, seeking cover amid the chaos. The once celestial night now transformed into a battleground between the terrestrial and the extraterrestrial. In the heart of the mayhem, Sarah, a determined young woman with a background in survival training, rallied the group. Racing against time, they navigated the surreal battlefield, dodging energy blasts and seeking refuge in the labyrinth of desert rocks. As the friends sprinted through the alien-lit landscape, they stumbled upon a cave, an ancient, forgotten refuge from times long past. With no other option, they plunged into its depths, their breaths hitching in the oppressive darkness. Inside the cave, the air grew colder, and an otherworldly hum reverberated through the walls. The friends, huddled together, felt an unseen force probing their minds, delving into their deepest fears and memories. The cave seemed to pulse with a cosmic energy that transcended the bounds of reality. Just as despair threatened to envelop them, the entity outside the cave faltered. The friends, emboldened by an unseen ally, sensed a weakness in their otherworldly adversary. Seizing the opportunity, they emerged from the cave, armed with newfound resolve. In a climactic showdown, the friends confronted the entity, each drawing upon their unique strengths. Sarah, fueled by survival instincts, unleashed a barrage of calculated counterattacks. The once celestial night now echoed with the clash of terrestrial will against extraterrestrial force. As the entity retreated, overwhelmed by the unexpected resistance, the UFO began to ascend, its glow fading into the cosmic void. The friends, battered and shaken but victorious, watched as the craft disappeared into the star-studded sky. The desert, now silent once more, cradled the exhausted and awe-stricken group. They had not only survived an encounter with the unknown, but had faced the cosmic abyss and emerged, forever changed. The stars above, witnesses to the night's extraordinary events, twinkled in silent acknowledgement of the terrestrial triumph over the enigmatic forces that lurked beyond the veil of the cosmos. Story 10. In the vast cosmos, our gang of alien observers set foot on Earth. Disguised as regular folks, our mission was straightforward: watch, learn, and keep a low profile. Earth, a peculiar orb in space, buzzed with diverse cultures and emotions. Our initial days were spent quietly observing human life unfold, like spectators at a cosmic theater. However, the unexpected is an old friend to any mission. It started innocently enough, a casual meet-up with locals in a neighborhood cafe. Little did we know, this chance encounter would turn our undercover mission into a public spectacle. As we tried to blend in and chat with humans, things took a turn for the strange. People got suspicious, and rumors about mysterious beings among them spread like wildfire. Panic set in, and our covert mission suddenly became everyone's business. The authorities, armed with their earthly knowledge, scrambled to figure us out. Theories about government experiments and interdimensional travelers bounced around. Suddenly, we, the silent observers, found ourselves in the spotlight. Separated from the group during the chaos, I found myself navigating an unfamiliar cityscape. Our covert mission turned into a hasty escape, every step a negotiation with the unpredictability of human reactions. The pursuit intensified as I sought refuge in the shadows, people staring at me as if I were an alien. The irony was lost on them. As I moved through this strange world, the realization hit. We, the observers, became the observed. Earth, once a distant speck in space, now hosted an unintentional experiment. The night sky, usually a silent companion, now witnessed the cosmic irony of our situation. We, the outsiders, became characters in Earth's narrative, our roles as observers flipped in a planetary paradox. The cosmic tapestry, once distant and neutral, now wove the threads of our unintended involvement in human affairs. In the days that followed, as the initial chaos settled, I grappled with the consequences of our unintentional interaction with Earth. The silent observers became part of the human story. The interstellar tapestry, once a distant and impartial canvas, now bore the intricate threads of our unintended intervention. The night sky, adorned with stars, seemed endless. The aftermath of our unintentional Earth mission left me pondering. Was our encounter a mere anomaly? Or did it mark the beginning of something new in the cosmic story? The extraterrestrial pursuit became intertwined with Earth's narrative, and I stood at the crossroads of two worlds, realizing that our mission had become a chapter in a story far more grand than we, the alien observers, had ever anticipated.